Hello everyone, welcome to the Post-GATE Guidance Program conducted by IMS GATE Academy. Myself Pratik Mishra and I'll be discussing about the different specializations offered in civil engineering by IISc Bangalore and IIT Bombay for pursuing your masters, that is your M.Tech. Next, we will going to discuss about the different cutoffs of the last year for getting admission into different specializations, and we will also see about what are the different placements that are offered by these two top-notch colleges of our country for all the M.Tech students of civil engineering. So this session will be totally dedicated to the civil engineering students. So let us start with first college, that is IISc Bangalore. My dear, we know that IISc Bangalore is one of the top-notch colleges of our country with respect to the research facility, right? IISc Bangalore has an NIRF overall ranking of 2. This NIRF ranking is given on the basis of number of research papers that are published by an institute, number of patents that are filed, or the number of postgraduates that are graduated from a particular college. So depending on all these parameters, this NIRF ranking is given, and IISc Bangalore has an overall NIRF ranking of 2. When I talk about taking admission in M.Tech program, so for civil engineering, the total intake for IISc Bangalore is 32 seats only. And why this is so less? Because IISc Bangalore, if you want to go into IISc Bangalore, you need a GATE rank of under 50 all India, right? So what IISc Bangalore does is, it does not separate civil engineering students into different specialization from first year onwards. It intakes a total of 32 students, and depending upon the area of interest for a particular student to work on, he or she can decide in the second year the different areas of specialization. So the total intake for civil engineering students is 32. For last year GATE cutoff, for getting M.Tech admission in IISc Bangalore, for general category it was 720 marks, for EWS it was 511 marks, for OBC it was 562 marks, for SC category it was 490 marks, and for ST category it was 414 marks. So these are the GATE cutoff score for the year 2022. Last year, these were the last GATE score of the students that took admission into IISc Bangalore. This selection criteria is 100% GATE score based. There is no internal interview or any internal examination that is conducted after GATE for taking admission in IISc Bangalore. You only need to apply by going into the college website and producing your GATE score, and depending on your merit list, you can have your admission in IISc Bangalore. Now talking about the other areas of study that a civil engineering students can choose when he or she enters into his second year. So different areas of study include geotechnical engineering, water resource engineering, environmental engineering, structural engineering, transportation engineering, and dam engineering. So these are the different areas of study where a student, a civil engineering student, can pursue his or her project work for your masters. So apart from these specializations or the M.Tech admission in civil engineering, there are other branches in which civil engineering students can also take admission in its M.Tech program. So the other interdisciplinary branches that are there in which a civil engineering students can enroll is, first one is climate science. For climate science, general category students require a GATE cutoff of 700. For EWS, the GATE cutoff was 600, for OBC it was 600, for SC it was 550, and for ST it was 350. So these are the cutoff marks of the last student who took admission in climate science, which belongs from civil engineering background. Next is production design and engineering. This program is known as MDES program. It is not M.Tech, it is MDES program, Masters in Design. And in this MDES program also, civil engineering graduates can take admission. For this program to enroll, the cutoff marks for civil engineering graduates are 750 GATE score, 700 GATE score for EWS, for OBC it was again 700 GATE score, for SC it was 600 GATE score, and for ST it was 400 GATE score. Next is CP Computational and Data Science. It is again an interdisciplinary branch where a general category cutoff was 860 gate score. For EWS it was 850 gate score, for OBC it was 830 gate score, and for SC it was 620, and for ST it was 600. As you can see here, this CP computational and data science is again one of the hot branches for pursuing your masters, right? A lot of vacancies are observed and a lot of work is expected in this data science sector in upcoming few years. So this is again one of the hot branches in our country right now. Next is your earth sciences. So if you want to enroll into earth sciences, for general category the gate score required was 660. For EWS, the gate cutoff was 630. For OBC, it was 650. For SC, it was 470. For ST, it was 300. Last is for smart manufacturing, the gate cutoff marks for general category is 800. For EWS, it was 600. For OBC, it was 700. For SC it was 600, and last for ST it was 500. So these are the gate cutoff marks required for different categories if you want to take into admission into interdisciplinary branches. Next is your quantum technology. So general category cutoff was 650. For EWS it was 600. For OBC it was 600. For SC it was 450, and for ST it was 450 again. For bioengineering, so this is a branch is specifically linked to biotechnology. So any civil engineering graduates having interest in biotechnology can take admission into bioengineering. For bioengineering, the general category cutoff was 500 marks. For EWS, it was 440 marks. For OBC, it was again 440 marks. For SC, it was 400 marks. And for ST, it was again 400 marks. So basically, a civil engineering graduate can take admission in M.Tech program, in MDes program, that is Masters of Design. Now, there is third opportunity for pursuing your post-graduation in IISc, that is Master of Management. This is something related to MBA. So you can have your Masters of Management through IISc. Again, for this, the general category cutoff was 803 marks. For EWS, it was 775 marks. For OBC, it was 753 marks. For SC it was 635 marks. For ST it was 433 marks. So this is again a course something similar to MBA, but it is not MBA, it was Masters of Management. If civil engineering graduates are interested in pursuing their MSc in life sciences, again they can take admission in IISc Bangalore. For that, the general category cutoff was 500 gate score. For EWS, it was 475. For OBC, it was 475. For SC, it was 200. And for ST, it was again 200. That is, you have to just qualify the gate examination, right? So these are the different interdisciplinary branches that offers postgraduate program at IISc Bombay, where a civil engineering graduates can take admission. Now talking about the placement at IISc Bangalore, we know that IISc Bangalore is one of the top research institute of the country, and the highest CTC that is offered at IISc Bangalore for the year 2022 and 23, it was 85 LPA. The average CTC that is offered is 28 LPA. Now when I talk about this placement data, this is the overall placement data. That is not specific to only civil engineering students. For overall college, this is the total placement data that is there. And we know that IISc Bangalore does not offer any UG program in engineering. It only offers postgraduate program in engineering. That is, either it offers M.Tech, MDes or Masters in Management, right? So this is the placement data. While pursuing your Masters, if you are enrolled any internship, so the data related to internship is the highest stipend offered was 1.1 lakhs per month, and the average stipend offered was 72,000 per month. So this is related to the internship. That is, the students while undergoing his Masters can also avail these internships, right? So this is the data related to IISc Bombay with respect to the different specializations offered for masters, about their different gate cutoff scores for taking admission, and last one is about their placements, right? Now talking about the next college, that is IIT Bombay. We as technical students, we are highly dreamt of this college, IIT Bombay. And why I say this, IIT Bombay has one of the best research facility available in the country. IIT Bombay has an overall NIRF ranking of 3. So if you want to take admission in IIT Bombay through your GATE score, the first thing that you need to do is visit the IIT Bombay website and you need to apply into that form that is available on the website, right? So there is no common portal for applying for IIT Bombay. You need to visit the website of IIT Bombay to apply for M.Tech program. Now talking about the M.Tech program, there are 3 different varieties of M.Tech courses that are offered. There is slight difference in between all these 3 programs, but the degree offered is Masters of Technology by IIT Bombay, right? Degree offered is same, but there is a slight course during the coursework how these 3 courses are different from each other. So the first one is M.Tech with Teaching Assistance, that is TA. For this, you require a valid GATE score. Second, apart from your GATE score, when you apply to IIT Bombay website for taking admission in this course, there is internal interview conducted, and how well you perform in that interview totally decides whether you will going to get in or out into this course, right? Now the candidates after getting admission shall not hold any other appointment, whether it is paid or otherwise. That is, you are not allowed to work for any other organization. If you are taking admission in M.Tech at IIT Bombay, you will be totally focusing on the coursework that is going on IIT Bombay, right? Stipend offered is 12,400 per month for a maximum duration of 24 hours. The course duration is of 2 years, right? So 2 years is 24 months. So for this 2 years, the stipend offer is 12,400, and this stipend is offered by Ministry of Human Resource and Development, or I can say that this stipend is given by the central government to the students that are pursuing the masters at IIT Bombay under this M.Tech with Teaching Assistance program. Now what you have to do is, along with the normal coursework, for the first year nobody will going to ask you to do any other thing, right? For the first year you need to focus on the coursework. Coming on the second year, so in the second year, M.Tech students has to start with his project. So along with the project, you need to give teaching assistance to the faculty. Either you can help a faculty in his classwork, or you can help a faculty in its lab work, right? So these 2 types of teaching assistance you need to provide. The duration of teaching assistance that you need to provide is 8 hours per week. At least 8 hours per week of teaching assistance, either in coursework or lab work, you need to provide to the faculty if you have enrolled in M.Tech with teaching assistance. So this is the first type of M.Tech that is offered. The next type of M.Tech that is offered is M.Tech with teaching assistance through project. Now things are same with respect to the M.Tech with teaching assistance. The only difference is M.Tech with teaching assistance, you need to provide teaching assistance either in coursework or lab work. But when you enter in this M.Tech with teaching assistance to project, you need to work on the R&D project that is ongoing in the department. You need to work on that R&D project, and at least you need to invest 8 hours per week in that R&D project, right? And along with it, the faculties that are monitoring this R&D project, you need to take your dissertation work under them. That is, you need to choose these faculties as your guide for guiding you through this dissertation work, that is the project work of your masters. The course duration is again 2 years. Stipend offered is same, 12,400 per month. Again, the stipend is offered by the central government. The stipend is given by the central government for the duration of 24 months, right? Here also, valid GATE score is required and an internal interview is conducted for you to getting enrolled in this program. Candidates are not allowed to hold any other appointments, either it is paid or otherwise, right? So these are the details about M.Tech offered with teaching assistance through project. The third type of M.Tech that is offered is M.Tech with fellowship award. Now for this, what happens is, till M.Tech with teaching assistance and M.Tech with teaching assistance through project, the stipend is coming or given by the central government. For M.Tech with Fellowship Award, here the stipends are given by different government and private agencies. As you can see here, I have listed down all the government and private agencies which gives the stipend to these M.Tech students, through which you can avail these fellowship programs. So usually, if you work in all these departments will going to offer you fellowship to do your masters. They will going to give you stipend to pursue your masters. Again, for taking admission in this program, you require a valid GATE score, and again an additional interview is conducted. Then only you are shortlisted for getting enrolled in this course. The course duration is 2 years and the stipend offered is 12,400 per month. So these are the three different varieties of masters that are offered by IIT Bombay for civil engineering students. Now talking about the cutoffs and the different specializations. So for civil engineering students, the different specializations in which you can pursue a masters in civil engineering include structural engineering, then transportation engineering, geotechnical engineering, environmental science and engineering, water resource engineering, construction technology and management. As I have already told you, this construction technology and management is nowadays one of the most hot branches of a country, or one of the most booming branches of a country. A lot of vacancies are coming if you do your master's program in construction technology and management. If I just take the total number of seats that are there, so the total intake is of 93 students with respect to all these specializations. Now talking about the previous year GATE cutoff, for transportation systems and engineering, for general category, the previous year cutoff was 700 marks. For OBC, it was 630 marks. For SC, it was 467 marks. For ST, it was again 467 marks. For structural engineering, for general and EWS category, the GATE cutoff was 675 marks. OBC was 608 marks. For SC, it was 450 marks. For ST, it was again 450 marks. For geotechnical engineering, for general and EWS category, the GATE cutoff was 650. For OBC, it was 585. For SC, it was 433. For ST, it was again 433. When I talk about construction technology and management, the GATE score cutoff was 650. For OBC, it was 585. For SC, it was 433. For ST, it was again 433. For environmental science and engineering, the GATE cutoff score was 500 for general and EWS category. For OBC, it was 450. For SC, it was 333. And for ST, it was again 333. Next, for water resource engineering, for general and EWS category, the GATE cutoff was 600. For OBC, it was 540. For SC and ST, it was again 400. Next is your ocean engineering. Now this ocean engineering is a multidisciplinary branch. Along with civil engineering students, the other graduates can also take admission in ocean engineering. But for civil engineering graduates, the cutoff was 600 GATE score. For OBC, it was 540 GATE score. For SC and ST, it was 400 GATE score. And last one is the remote sensing. For remote sensing, the general category cutoff was 600. For OBC, it was 540. For SC and ST, it was 400 each. Right? So these are the usual cutoffs that are there for all the specializations that are offered by the Department of Civil Engineering at IIT Bombay. These cutoffs are the GATE score of the last students that took admission in this master's program. Now talking about what was the placement for the year 21 and 22. For the year 21 and 22, country has observed the highest placement with respect to engineering, and along with it, IIT Bombay has also offered the highest number of students placed in this year. When I talk about the total jobs offered for the master students, so total of about 332 jobs were offered for the master students. M.Tech placement was almost 96%. Now this placement include both the placement in consultancy or the placement in your teaching profession. So this is the total placement that is offered. The average CTC was 22.7 LPA and the highest CTC offered at IIT Bombay for the year 21 and 22 was 2.1 CR, right? So this was the total placement thing about IIT Bombay. Now, we have talked about IISc Bangalore and IIT Bombay, and we know that these two are the top-notch colleges of our country. Hopefully, this information will be helpful for you for upcoming days while filling up the counseling forms for these IISc and IITs. Hopefully, you have find this video informative. Thank you for watching.